Hello everyone, myself Madhumita from Bardasana Matriculation Higher Secondary School. Today I am going to teach you about the topic fractions. Let's see what is mean by fraction. You all know about fractions, my dear children. Yes, we will see what is fraction. What is a fraction? A part of a whole or any number of equal parts. A part of whole, what is mean by a part of whole? For example, if you people are going to the birthday party na, they are cutting the cakes na, and they are dividing the cake and they are distributing to all the peoples na. That's it's called as a fraction. Here see, a fraction is a part of whole or any number of equal parts. The cake must be divided into equal parts. So all the parts are divided into several parts. So that is a fraction. Now we will see in fraction what is the parts of collection. What is parts of collection? We will tell 1/2 of a collection, 1/3 of a collection and 1/4 of a collection. We will see what is mean by 1/2 of a collection. See here, what is mean by 1/2? 1/2 means they are given one triangle. We all know the shape now, my dear. Yes, this is a triangle. See what they have done in this triangle. They have split the triangle into two halves. So 1/2 means one of two equal parts. In one whole part, we are dividing that into two equal parts. See that half means they have split this triangle into two equal parts. See next one, 1/3. What is 1/3, my dear? 1/3 means 1/2 of three equal parts. See the circle. They divide into three equal parts. So 1/3 means it is called as three equal parts. Next, what is this? 1/4. They given 1/4. They given the square. We all know the square shape, my dear. Yes. 1/4 means one of the four equal parts. They given the square and they divided the square into four equal parts. Now, I will tell that in fraction, we will tell 1/2, 1/3 and 1/4. How we will tell in fraction? Yes. We will tell that in fraction, 1/2 means 1/2. 1/3 in fraction, we will tell that 1/3. 1/4 in fraction, we will tell that 1/4. Yes, again I am repeating, my dear children. 1/2 means in fraction, we will tell that 1/2. 1/3 means we will tell that 1/3. 1/4 means we will tell that in fraction 1/4. Very good. Now we will see some parts of collection examples, my dears. Let's see, they given the question. A collection has 20 objects. How many objects? 20 objects. How many objects are there in 1/2 of the collection? They ask the question. Again I am reading. A collection has how many objects? 20 objects. How many objects are there in 1/2 of the collection? In before this, what I have told, 1/2 means in fraction what we will do? Yes, very good. It is 1/2. 1/2 means it is 1/2. So, we are going to find out how many objects if we done the 20 objects with 1/2. Let's see. Yes, 1/2 means 1/2 of how many objects? 20 objects. Now, 1/2 of 20 objects. Now, we are going to divide the 20 objects into 2. So, we will divide 20 objects divided by 2. See, we will divide 20 objects by 2. We already know how to divide, my children. Let's see how we will divide. We will divide the 20 by 2. Now tell me, in two tables, if we multiply the two tables with which number, we will get the answer 20? Yes, very good. We will, if we multiply 10, we get answer 20. 2 tens are 20. So, our answer is 10 objects. How many objects? 10 objects. Yes. If we done a collection as 20 objects, how many objects are there in 1/2? If we divided that into 1/2 means we will get the 10 objects. Now we see the next example. Now see the next question, my dear children. A collection has 15 objects. How many objects are there in a 1/3 of the collection? What they are asking? 1/3. Now tell me, my dear children, what is mean by 1/3 in fraction? How we will tell the in fraction 1/3? Yes, very good. We will tell that 1/3. So we want to do the 15 objects by 1/3. You will see now. Yes, 1/3 of how many objects? Yes, very good, 15 objects. Now tell me what we will do in 15 objects. We want to divide by the 3. Very good. We want to divide 3. 15 divided by 3. We already know the division. Let's do division. See the 15. 15 must be inside and the 3 must be outside. Yes, now tell me, children, in 3 table, in which number we will multiply to get the answer 15? Yes, very good. 3 5s are 15. So, if we do the 1/3 collection of 15 objects, we will get the 5 objects. Very simple now, my dear. Now we will see the next example. Now see the next question. A collection has 24 objects. How many objects are there in 1/4 of the collection? What they asked? 1/4 of the collection. In fraction, what we will tell that 1/4 of a collection? Yes, 1/4. Now we will do the sum. In fraction, 1/4 is 1/4. 1/4 of 24 objects. Yes, now tell me, my dear, what we will do next? Yes, 24 will be divided by 4. 24 divided by 4. We already know how to do the division. So, you want to put the 24 inside and 4 will be the outside. Now tell me, my dear, in 4 tables we will get, if we multiply, in which number we will get the answer 24? Yes, 4 6 are 24. So, if we done the 1/4 of the collection of 24 objects means what we will get? We will get 6 objects. Very simple now, my dear. Now we will see the next one. Yes. See this picture, what they given? I'm a numerator. Which number telling that I'm a numerator? Yes, very good. The 4 is telling that I'm a numerator. After that, they are given one line now, my dear. That is the division line. That is the division line. Next, see the next one. The 6 is what the 6 is telling? I'm a denominator. In the last one, see that 6 is telling that together we are a fraction. Yes, we already know that numerator and denominator is dividing part is called as a fraction. Together we will get the fraction. Now we will do some numerator and denominator sums. Now see this picture, my dear. They given her numerator and denominator fractions. Now we will see some examples for this numerator and denominator. Before going to that, we will tell what is numerator and what is denominator. I already told the upper part is the numerator and the down part of the division line is denominator. Yes, now see in definition, numerator is how many equal parts do you have. See this example, we will know that what they are telling there. See this example, they given one pizza in the plate and the answer is 3/4. Now see how many parts they are divided. How many parts they are divided in the whole? 1, 2, 3, 4. How many parts of whole? Yes, it is 4 parts. Yes, now see denominator, how many equal parts is the whole divided into? I already told denominator means the whole parts. We are divided the pizza. See the whole parts 1, 2, 3, 4. So the denominator should be in the down. So the denominator is there wrote 4. Yes, now what they given there in the numerator? How many equal parts we are having? Okay, they took already the one part. So how many parts we are having? We are having only 3 parts. 1, 2, 3. So the numerator must be the how many parts we are having, and the denominator must be the equal parts. Whole part, whole divided, equal parts. See, the numerator is 3 and the denominator is 4. So the fraction of this pizza is 3 by 4. Next, we will see the next example. See this picture. They given another pizza here and they divide into 3 equal parts. Now see, in 3 equal parts they already took the 2 pizzas. Now the denominator is whole part. We will tell what is denominator. How many equal parts in the whole divided into. So the whole divided is 3 here. How many parts there in the one? It is only 1 parts we are having. So how many equal parts do you have? We have only 1 parts, and that should be the numerator. See the next one. 2 by 5. What is, how many parts they are divided in this pizza? Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There the whole part is 5. So the whole part will be in the denominator. What will be the numerator? The parts we are having. How many parts we are having? We are having only 2 parts. So it should be in the numerator. Next, see the example, another example. See how many parts they are divided? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We are having whole parts 8. And how many parts we are having in the pizza? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Only 5 parts we are having. So we will tell this fraction as 5 by 8. Now you can easily able to understand the numerator and denominator now, my children. So we will write the numerator and denominator sums easily. Now see some examples. See the first example. Write the numerator and the denominator of the fraction. What they are asking? Write the numerator and the denominator for the given fraction. They already given ourselves the fraction numbers. So we want to write the numerator and denominator. We easily can understand which is numerator and denominator. The division line upper part is numerator and the division line bottom part is denominator. Now tell me, my dear, which is numerator here in this fraction 4 by 7? In this fraction 4 by 7, the numerator will be 4. The numerator will be 4. And the denominator is 7. Now we want to take and write the numerator here. Numerator, N-U-M-E-R-A-T-O-R. Numerator will be what? 4. Denominator, D-E-N-O-M-I-N-A-T-O-R. Denominator. So what will be the denominator? It will be the 7. Very good. Next, tell me the next one, fraction. Next, tell me which is numerator here and which is denominator here. They given the fraction 3 by 7. So the division line upper part is numerator and the division line bottom part is denominator. Now tell me, my dears, the numerator will be 3. What is the numerator? 3. And what is the denominator here? 6. So you want to take and write the numerator and denominator. We already know the spelling of numerator. So numerator is 3. Very good. Denominator is 6. Yes. You know now how to write the numerator and denominator for the given fraction. Now we will see the next example, my dear. See what they ask. They ask, write the fraction for the numerator and the denominator. In before question we have done they given the numerator and denominator, they given the fraction, and they told us to write the numerator and denominator. In this sum, we are going to write the fraction for the given numerator and denominator. Now tell me my dear, it is very easy na? They already given the numerator 3 and the denominator is 5. Now how we will write in fraction? First we want to write the division line. We will write the division line. Yes, we know what is division line. So in the division line upper part is, yes, very good. Division line upper part is numerator and the bottom part is denominator. Now what is the numerator they given here? Yes, it is 3. And what is the denominator they given here? Very good, it is 5. So the given numerator and denominator is, the fraction is 3 by 5. Very good, my dear children. So if they ask you write the fraction for the numerator and the denominator, now we will write that easily 3 by 5. If they ask 4 as a numerator and 6 as a denominator, now we will easily write that 4 by 6 as the fraction number. In today's session, we have learned what is fraction and how we will write numerator and denominator of the fraction. I hope you all understand this session, my dears. If you have any doubt in the exercises, please go through this video. Thank you, children.